going to be breezy today with rain chances coming this afternoon. Carissa?
Thank you, Zach. Well, February is National Wedding Month. So why? Because people are getting married.
Yes.
They're planning their weddings right now,
are.
right? And this is a wedding and event planner. Her name is Churchill, and she's come in because right now, today, we've mainly been talking about proposals and the beginning of this whole wedding process. And one of the first things that you've got to do is find the wedding location.
Yeah, you sure do. It's one of the very first things to do, and it'll determine all your other decisions.
Right.
Yes.
So I know there's a lot of different places that you can probably choose from, but
There
you've
are.
tried to compile that into the list of your top 10 suggestions for us.
Yes, yes.
Let's start it.
All right.
What's number
well,
one?
yeah, I've got my top 10, and out of that, my top 3. And the first one would be Kimball Ballroom. It's on Stevens College campus. It's a beautiful venue and has a lot going for it. One is its location, very central in Columbia, great location for hotels. 2, its capacity. Something that you sometimes lack is how many people you can seat. So it seats into the hundreds. And then it's got great catering from Fresh Ideas, which is always wonderful. You want to make sure you've got a good caterer, and they are amazing. They do some great things.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That kind of comes with the package deal then with the caterer involved already
Yes,
as well.
exactly. It
What
takes one of the decisions out. Another one that always comes to mind is the club at Old Hawthorne. It's a great remodeled location and offers a couple different locations within one site. So you could get married and have your reception there. It has a great stone patio that sits at least 150. They've got their dining hall that's about 100, and then they even have an outside wedding lawn that you could put up a tent and create a completely unique space.
Are you seeing that there's a trend of outdoor weddings now, or?
Yeah, there definitely is. People want something different and unique. And so putting up a tent, completely different decor. There's also that trend to be outdoors. And so that tent allows you that space, and you can at least get the tent and then rent the sides, heater, air conditioning, all those things later on if needed.
All right.
Yeah.
And number 3?
Number 3, I would say, is Cedar Creek Lodge. It's just outside of Columbia at the Millersburg exit on 70, and it offers so many different options. It's over 120 acres that when you rent it out, depending on the package, you can get all that land. So there's a main lodge that's got a great wraparound deck. They have a 50 by 70 tent pad, so again, a tent wedding there. And then they've got 6 cabins and all sorts of different other space for your guest accommodations or fishing, different activities that you can do.
Fun.
Yeah.
And then we can go down. You have more, but like I said, we don't have time to really get specific on all of them. But what are some of the others that?
Yeah, 2 spaces that always come to mind that are in Columbia that are just open blank slates would be Museao, and then also the Ballroom that's over on Peachtree, south side of town. Both spaces are just blank slates. They may include tables and chairs, but you can do just about anything. They've got high ceilings, a lot of glass, a lot of windows, and a touch of modern, which is nice.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
That is pretty. I saw the picture there.
Yeah. 2 others that have a great story and some historical standing by them are actually in Jefferson City. One is Lewis Bolton home. It was a home built in,
Oh, wow.
yeah, years ago. Historic home, just remodeled, gorgeous. Not only do you have the home and spaces within there that would be great for a small wedding or cocktail party, they have a barn behind the house, an event center that seats over 100. So there's a picture of that. You can open up all the doors, and that's right by the home and gives ample space. And the second one there that is a great unique space is Mockbird Hill. It's actually on a private residence, but they rent out this great red barn that has amazing space in front of the lawn to, again, set up a tent or do everything in the barn.
Oh, I could talk about this probably for another 30 minutes or so, because I know there's so many different places, and it's fun to look at all the pictures and all of that as well. So I'm sorry that we can't get on to more, but those are all really great places to get married in mid-Missouri if you are planning a wedding and celebrating National Wedding Month this February. Thank you, Anne, so much for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having me.
And they can check out your website to get more information.
They sure can. AnnabelleEvents.com.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, coming up after the break, we'll have today's Focus on the Family.